Hello and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 12. Ross, I didn't mess it up this time.
Yay!
Episode 12, I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the Scotsman and my partner in crime and my lover, Ross Miller.
Hey, how you doing? You alright?
Not too bad, Ross, not too bad. We took some feedback from the audience. Well, I did anyway, behind your back, and then just told you what's going on. And everyone's been saying, we love you two, but you need to mix it up with a guest. So I was like, all right, I'll get round to it. So what I'm thinking is we do a guest every month. So that's not including interviews and stuff like that, because I've got a couple of those lined up, which I haven't even told you yet. But we're going to try and get someone from the community or people that are supporting or enjoying. And this week we have Callum.
Hello, everybody. So I'm which month's special guest? January.
January's special guest, the first special guest.
Thank you.
To be honest, I've never met anyone more special than Callum.
Wait, is that an insult or was that a compliment? I don't know.
You take it whatever way you want.
No, so tell everyone about you. What do you do? I know you've got plenty to plug, so definitely do that as well.
So basically, I run an entertainment site called The Angry Microwave. We do film, gaming, everything. And we've got a film podcast. We've got a normal podcast. There's, I think, like bi-yearly at the moment. Like our last episode was 6 months ago. But we also have a regular film podcast. I do freelance film reviews across several places. I run Kind of Funny UK's fan group thing with those communities that you're both in. So I make films. I don't really. It sounds like I'm plugging so much stuff at the moment.
Don't you? Okay, so let's talk about it quickly in the front of the show anyway. The reason I got to know you and met you and added you on Facebook, whatever, was you did an interview, and this is something I think people should definitely go check out. You did an interview with Greg Miller.
Yeah.
And my motivation was, who the fuck's this guy doing an interview with Greg Miller? I ain't got an interview with Greg Miller. I need to speak to him.
Yeah, it's all about who you know. But yeah, so we did a podcast in last January. I think it was nearly exactly a year ago. And he had a great time. We had a great time. It's definitely worth a watch. It's probably the best podcast we've done. But yeah, so we talk about like comic book games and all the stuff you'd expect for Greg to talk about with us.
Cool. All right, but the reason we're here is we talk about Xbox. It is My Xbox and Me. You do play Xbox, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me guess. But I use my PS4 a lot more.
Yeah.
That's half the guests that talk to me are like, oh, I want to be on your Xbox podcast. I'm like, oh, so you're really into Xbox? Like, well, kinda. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, well, I got one, I use it, but you know, it's not my main. I'm like, oh, whatever. Forget those people. Me and Ross were out here fighting for everybody, for the Xbox fans out here. Do you know what I mean, Ross?
Exactly.
Someone's got to do the hard work.
I know, exactly.
And it is hard work.
Yeah, shut it. So, this episode is brought to you by mcfixer.co.uk and atalives.net. Please go check them out if you can. We really do appreciate it. My traffic's gone up, Ross. I don't know about yours, but
I've not checked it in weeks.
God damn it, Ross. Yeah, no, my traffic's been good, so I appreciate everyone checking it out. If you want this episode early, you head over to patreon.com/mcfixer. Audio is $3, video is $4. The reason I have a Patreon is to pay for the actual podcast because I'm broke. Look, and the fans over there that are supporting, they know that they're really helping support this show, the website, and a lot of other stuff coming. And I want to hit the $50 mark so I can do a cooking show. And yeah, so if you can support, please do. If you can't, I totally understand, and you get it free on a Friday, and everybody else, the patrons, get it on a Monday. Awkward, almost there. And also, in case my fiance shouts at me, please review us on iTunes. We get well over 200 people listening to this each week. If you can just take 10 seconds, review us on iTunes, get us back in the charts, and still on the new and noteworthy, I'd really appreciate it. Enough of that. Ross, what is in your box this week? What have you been playing?
Oh, quite a lot. I've been through quite a few things. Beat Explosion for Kinect.
No, tell me about it.
It's a rhythm game on Kinect.
Did you actually play this? 'Cause I got a review code for this.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing it. One of them ones where you don't even contact the dev for a view code, you just get sent it.
That's exactly what happened to me as well.
My kid likes it, so that's not it. But actually, I've probably spent more times playing the Plants v Zombies beta. Is there an NDA for that? Don't think there is. So
Tell us about it. I haven't played it. I didn't bother because I know what I'm getting. So tell us, how good is it?
Well, it's just exactly more of the same. It's Plant v Zombies, just Mark 2. They've improved a little bit of the mechanic. They've created a intro section where you're going to do your modes. You're actually just wandering about a sort of open world before you go to do it.
Okay, cool.
Sort of like Minecraft multiplayer style on the PC, if that makes sense to people.
Got ya.
So there's sort of gateways to get into different modes and things. It's more of the same. It's great, but I'll tell you what one thing is. I wonder if this has got split screen, so my 5-year-old can play with me. And it doesn't in the beta, but one thing it does say in the messages is that all modes will have split screen.
Oh, cool.
Online or single player. Now, I don't know about you, but for someone who's a massive advocate for couch co-op games, something like that is fantastic, that I could sit with my wife or my kid and play it, and it's just good fun.
No, I don't agree with this split screen rubbish because I just bought 2 Xbox One, so no, I did not pay that money for my fiance's one behind me, as some of you can see, like to gather dust like it does at the moment, yeah? So, no split screen, I bought 2 for that reason. Anything else? Are we missing anything else you've been playing?
Nothing too much. I've touched a little bit in Battlefront again this week. I played a couple of rounds of COD Zombies. Can't get into that at all.
That's because you're not playing with me, that's why.
I know, I'll maybe play with you at one point, but no, I can't.
Love me no more, so.
I just try my hardest. I see you come online and I go offline.
appear offline.
But no, nothing else. I don't think I've been playing. You sit and watch me anyway what I'm playing, so you can probably tell me better than what I can.
My job on this podcast is to bring the information and the journalism news, and my news is to report what you've been playing. And I haven't, whatever. Callum, what have you been playing? PS4, Xbox One, whatever it is.
Oh, so it's okay to talk about things we're playing on PS4?
Yes, it's fine. PS4 is not a swear word. It's fine.
So I've been going back and trying to get the platinum for Rocket League, which comes out with Xbox One in February, I think.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that, which is still, like, that game holds up so much. I mean, there's been so much free expansion content. It's a bit like every single time I log in, there tends to be a new map or new cars which are free. And, like, they had such a great platform to launch on being free as a game, and I kind of hope that community develops on Xbox One. It's going to be different because not everyone's going to have it like on PlayStation. But,
not if Ross had anything to do with it, because it's going to be free. It's definitely not.
That's still my call. That's still my call that it's going to be Games with Gold.
It's really not, Ross.
I see. I don't think it is because Sony had it, and I think Xbox will see it as being copied. I think, but they need to. The only reason Rocket League is what it is now is because it was free. And everyone had the chance to mess around with it. And if you're trying to get people, well, I don't know, it might be different because everyone knows what it is now.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. My point is they've already got the mind share that this game is amazing, which it is. I love it. I played it on my PS4, but it's not going to be free. They're going to make their £20. They're going to do it, guarantee. Ross is wrong. Forget him.
Yes, now everyone knows about it, but it's such a great game. I mean, I think I've played 160 matches. I was looking at yesterday. And the matches are 5 minutes each, but it's just it's literally the game to pick up and play in between, like doing things. Like you come home from work and you got to go to cinema later. 2 or 3 games on there, you're sorted straight away. It's such a great game to literally just fill time with and put music on the background. But I've also plugged my old console in. I've been playing Black Ops Zombies and Black Ops 2 Zombies because I'm a bit bored of Black Ops 3 Zombies at the moment. I mean, I've kind of done everything there is to do in 2 maps on there. So I've gone back and I'm just waiting for the new map in February the 3rd. But you've got to wait till March. So.
Hey, none of that. This is my podcast. None of that. I have been playing, because I don't care about what you've been playing anymore. You're going to be mean to me. I have been playing Panarium. I started Panarium. I did a Let's Play in it. Have either of you two played Panarium?
No.
No.
So you're a kid called Willy. Yeah, and he's really fat, and he gets taken off by this crazy circus dude. And all I've played is the first 5 levels, and you have to collect these things, and it's weird. It's weird. It's fun, but it's very weird. So, yeah, been playing that.
I thought it may be called Perineum if it's a character called Willy.
Look, you know I'm dyslexic. I might be saying it wrong.
No. I just mean it's in the Perineum and a character called Willy. I was like, this is quite an interesting game. You know what I mean?
I played a bit. Tried to play Metal Gear again. I just can't get into it. I
binge played that game for 2 weeks straight. It's such a binge-worthy game. The fact you can't get into it shocks me.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, me and Ross we agree on this. It's not saying we don't agree often, so it's
No.
nice to agree finally. But it's not a Metal Gear game. It really isn't a Metal Gear game.
The thing is, it's one of those games where if you don't put enough hours into it, you don't get it. But the thing is, it's not a game you can leave as well. It's not like a game you can play 1 week, leave it for 2 weeks, and then try and get back into it. It's so complicated to get into. It's a bit like Fallout 4. I played Fallout 4 for 2 weeks, but then by the time I want to go back to it, I feel like I'm starting fresh again. I need to learn all the mechanics and get into the flow.
I have to admit that is exactly what I did. I went and played Fallout, Call of Duty, other games, and then I tried to go back to this and I couldn't remember how to get on the horse. So yeah, I can't. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Ross, never guess what's back in this show.
What?
Reviews of the week.
Oh,
yay!
So happy about that.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting for it. We've got some games that have come out that I actually care about, so I thought I would put them in. Gone Home has come out for consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. Is it something either of you guys are going to pick up?
When it gets a Euro release, yeah, but it's USA only at the moment, isn't it?
Well, there are ways around that.
Look, we've got a lot of American listeners, Russ. I have to cater to everybody, all right?
Sure, fair enough.
Not everybody's Scottish. I actually got a tweet about being racist to you.
Oh, good on it. Whoever tweeted
My
that.
friend Lily.
Big up the Scotsman. It's just because we're superior in every way.
And pasty wet.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's snowing right now where I am, so...
Wow.
I hate Joe. We're not even going to do it on this podcast. That's a different podcast. I'm not even getting into it. But yeah, Gone Home is coming out over. Well, do you know when it's coming out, Russ?
I don't know when it's got a Euro release. I actually thought it was like a last minute thing. It didn't get a European release.
Yeah.
Because I literally thought I'll go up the road. I didn't even ask for a review code. I didn't mind buying that one.
No, exactly.
I was like, I'll just go up the road and buy it, and it wasn't there. And I checked Reddit, and I was like, oh. You know, I was looking forward to playing it, but then I've seen some negative things about it.
Well,
so...
you can't be negative about Gone Home. I played Gone Home 2 years ago. Like it was the game of a time where everyone was talking about it, and it was basically like you have to play it even if you don't go on PC much. So I downloaded it and played it like all in one session, and it was amazing. But it's come out so late. I mean, like the studio that were originally handling the port said that they weren't going to make it anymore, and then suddenly it came out of the wild like about 2-3 weeks ago that they are. But it's definitely worth playing, and it should be on consoles because it's amazing. But they should have waited for VR. It literally would have been the perfect VR game for 2-3 hours play length.
Have you seen the Kind of Funnies Gamescast?
I was in the first half. I need to finish it.
Finish it, then you'll understand.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Finish it and you'll understand. Steve Gaynor does go into it. He had a interview on Unlocked, spoke about it, and there's lots of things out there why it's not happening. But yeah.
Oh, because it literally would have been the perfect thing, because it's not super long. I think it's 2-3 hours when I played it, and it's just looking around, so there's no mechanics or anything. And to be fair, I'm just waiting for the mod when they're everywhere, because there's basically going to be like a mod for the PC version.
100%.
Like everything else. But
yes.
It's brilliant. Play it.
Yeah, it got a 9.5 from IGN, which I haven't played it, so I can't justify that.
I can.
I do know what. Yeah, is it definitely a 9.5?
Yeah, 100%. Like for its first playthrough, it's amazing.
Cool. Another game that come out, which Lucy, if you're listening, she shouted about in the IGN UK podcast.com group, was Oxenfree.
Oh, I've heard that one.
You've heard of that one, yeah?
It got
a 9 from Destructoid, it got a 7.5 from Game Informer, and it's got a 79 on Metacritic. A lot of people like this game. I haven't played it yet because I haven't got no money. I'm broke at the moment. But a lot of people liked it. Callum, have you played it at all?
No, I haven't even heard of it. What's it called again?
Interesting. All right, Ross.
Oxenfree.
I'm sorry.
Talk to us. Tell me you played it.
I haven't played it, no. But I'm going to play it. It's sitting in my download queue. I just haven't downloaded it. It's a short game.
Yeah.
But no, it does look really good. It's just it's little 2D characters, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
And they'll go across. It starts on the beach and stuff. But yeah, no, I think it looks like it looks like a really good game. I'm quite intrigued to play it.
Cool. You can report back next week then, yeah?
I will. What I'll do is, if it only takes 4 hours, is I will play it. I'll play it on Tuesday night, and I'll finish it, and I'll let you know how I got on next week.
Thank you. Someone's got to play some games here. Alright, let's get into the news. And
Excited now, look forward to Tuesday. I forgot about that.
so, Ross, our first story is man swears off Xbox One after son spends 8,000 Canadian dollars. This is on FIFA microtransactions. What a sucker!
Okay, and he still never get Messi or Ronaldo.
Is that true?
No, I don't know that. That's speculation. I don't know how this stuff still happens.
It's so bad. Well, to be fair, I was a victim of this. This is a true story. I left my PS4 controller on my bed once, and my dog bought £30 worth of PSN store stuff by leaning on the X constantly. And I came back to a bill, and yeah, so.
I bet that didn't go down well either. He's like, oh yeah, Sony, my dog bought £30 worth.
I did actually ring them, and they were like, we can't do anything. But the thing is, though, he bought really bad stuff. I think he bought Episode 3 of Game of Thrones, so not even Episode 1. He bought Episode 3 of Game of Thrones and the season pass of Drive Club, which I didn't have the game. So he bought literally stuff that wasn't even relevant.
Oh.
That's not fair. But let me read the quote anyway. He thought it was a one-time fee for the game. Perkins said, he's just as sick as I am. I shouldn't laugh. I'm really sorry. Because he never believed he was being charged for every transaction or every time he went onto the game. Like, you know what Ultimate Team is. Don't play dumb. Like, you know, how it clearly states that you're paying real money for these points. How does this still happen? Seriously, this is a joke. $8,000. Come on.
I mean, like if you're a parent, like the best thing that I would do, and what I currently do, although I haven't got a kid after my dog incident.
Yeah, obviously. You can't have kids yet. 'Cause you've got a dog.
It's basically like just like buy PSN and Xbox cards. I mean, like you get more money for your value. You just put it on when you do it. Like I buy it through PayPal from CD Keys.
Hey, keep it on a kilo. This is a respectable podcast out here. Don't be telling them about CD Keys. God damn it.
It's
that's
what
where
I mean.
I buy mine as well.
So you buy it from there. Like it's cheaper. It's more secure because you're doing it through PayPal and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems to be like that's the way that everyone should buy stuff now.
But not everyone's a geek like us, and that's what I've actually learned over the last year. That I said to my friends bought I think it was FIFA actually, or I think I messaged you about it, Russ, when it was £35, right?
Yeah.
I messaged a couple. Yeah, sorry, I messaged a couple of my other friends, and I was like, oh, buy it from here to do this. Like, no, this is a scam. No way. I'm like, I'm telling you that it's legit. I buy my stuff from here all the time, like my gold mainly, my Xbox Live Gold, and they're like, no, I can't trust that. I'm like, so you're gonna go to game and pay like £60? It's like, yeah. Okay, and they still buy it digitally. That's the thing that annoys me.
Because that's the thing. It's like it was £35 off of CD keys for FIFA 16, right? Because I was going to do what you did and buy the actual physical copy, okay? But I game share.
Yeah.
So the guy that I game share with, I just halved with.
Fair
so
enough.
it literally cost me, what was it, $17.50 for FIFA this year?
I ain't good at maths, so we ain't gonna do that.
$17.50 for FIFA this year. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I may have bought a few draft points this year.
Disappointed in you, Ross. I'm disappointed.
I haven't bought any money for packs though this year, which is weird. But I did buy maybe 4 draft packs, so you can get into the draft, which is quite good fun actually. So I don't mind. But yeah, like, if you can go and get something cheaper, why not?
Yeah, 100%. You got to shop around. That's the way I look at it. But this is silly. I just think you got to control your kid, and he should know better. He's 17 years old. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, he was 17.
17 years old.
Oh, I didn't realize he was 17.
Yeah, 17. Do you know what? This story's annoying me. I ain't reading no more.
Well, to be fair though, like I've got a 5-year-old and he plays about the Xbox a lot, but that's why I have a passcode on it.
Yeah, but he's also 5, Ross. He's not 17.
If he's 17 and you knew what he was doing, like, you know what you're doing if you're 17.
He's been watching KSI videos. I'm pretty sure he knows how to buy points.
Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it?
Anyway. Let me go into this next one. Ubisoft confirms that For Honor, Russ, I know how much me and you have been talking about this game.
This game looks great.
No, but we haven't... Okay, fine. We're going to have this discussion if you really want to.
We did talk about it once.
When?
After E3, but it wasn't on this podcast, but we did talk about it.
So in the time we've done this podcast, which has been 12 weeks, mate, I got that right, yeah?
12 weeks.
We haven't spoke about this game. Where's it been? What the hell's going on?
I think they're just, they've got the Division coming out. Why invest all your marketing budget into two separate games? Just put it into one.
But anyway, they come out with this saying there will be a full single-player campaign, and I quote: "We said that we'll have a solo campaign, and I can promise you that we'll have a solo campaign." Okay, thanks for that. It's only one of the key subjects we are working on the floor. I cannot wait to show you some stuff. Cool. I like the look of this game. Like we said, we did talk about it on the Out of Lives spoiler cast or whatever we did. For me, okay, it looks good. I need to see more. Callum, would you reckon? Is this something you're going to pick up?
It's one of those games that, like, if it came out like 5-6 years ago, well, further back on the PS2, I would have played because it would have been one of those mid-tier games.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm not sure where it's falling. Is it like a lower tier or is it a big tier? I mean, like, and also, like, all these other games that are coming out, like the Division and everything, has been marketed for years and years. This was announced at E3, and there has not been like anything since E3 about it. Well, at least in my position, and it seems like they're either worried about it and not doing enough success, and not ballsy enough to put marketing and go to these other events and show it off. But it just seems like no one's speaking about it, and it's a bit worrying from their side that they're not pushing it. Like I know, like you were saying about the Division, but like, it's always 2 or 3 games on the go, and they always mix them around. It just seems like they're either hiding it or they're going to come out all the guns blazing at E3 this year.
I just, maybe they've learnt the lesson though. Maybe with Watch Dogs and that's another podcast favourite here, and the Division and things like that. Maybe they know that they can't just force too much down our necks now.
So I don't announce it. And
but they announced it last summer. When's it even out? It's not got a release date.
I ain't got a clue.
I don't think it's ever had a release date, and it's Ubisoft Montreal. It's not a small studio, and I still think we'll see it this year. But I don't think they'll ramp it up until August, September, or even E3, as you said. They'll ramp it up then. Well, here it is. Here's us showing a lot more of it. This is our big Christmas game, because it's already rumoured that there's not going to be an Assassin's Creed this year. So is it going to slot into where that was?
No, because Watch Dogs 2 is.
Nah, supposedly.
Oh my god, it cannot be Watch Dogs 2. We need to have a twist on Watch Dogs.
I love that.
And it's going to be dogs watching dogs.
Dogs
It's
watching
more
dogs
enjoyable.
2. Extra 1080, 70p, 920 eyes. Yep, definitely. Ross, take the next story for me because I don't know how to pronounce the name.
You always do this for me. Well, I would have, but my news section's only got 1 page.
That's awkward. Callum, tell me you've got the news in front of you.
No, it's the same as Ross. There's only 1 page on the thing.
Microsoft has filled a new trademark for something called Robo Raid. Did anyone see this?
No, I haven't. I'm interested.
Great. And now I've got to do all the reading for the rest of the show. The trademark... Rush, you're a bastard. The trademark was first spotted by DualShockers, and it was filed in the United States patent. They're not sure if it's for game software, or if it's a game just for the Xbox One, or if it's for Windows 10.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Maybe it's something Phil's got up his sleeves for E3. Would you reckon?
It sounds like a really bad VR game. It just sounds like one of those really like not so good like VR games that are going to come out. But I don't know.
Look, I just got an attachment sent to me. Wonder
Check
what
your
this is.
Facebooks, people, quick, save me.
Right, so I don't know. The R&D, they always trademark stuff and do things, don't they? So I don't know if there's anything to read into it.
Well, we have to report on it because there weren't much going on, and I had to put something on the show. So, next one. I know this is going to be something Ross is 100% into. Guarantee you. Assassin's Creed movie has finished filming.
Woohoo!
The up-and-coming movie based on the Ubisoft action-adventure series, Assassin's Creed, starring Oscar-nominated Michael Fassbender, has finished filming. I put the question here, but do we care? Question, do we care?
Yes.
Callum, someone who's going to talk some sense, do we care?
See, on the film podcast about ID, the end film podcast, you should go and check out. That was a really shameless plug.
Don't worry, you keep on going.
we're talking like a couple months ago about like, is Michael Fassbender a big name to carry this movie? And then Steve Jobs came out, and Steve Jobs absolutely bombed at the box office despite being a great film. And I'm worried that this film is going to be absolutely lost. There's no like massive star in it. It just I'm looking forward to it, but if this film fails, it screwed up video game films for the next 10 years, hands down. It's just
But
like
the question was, do you care?
no, like in the same way I don't care about Warcraft. I just don't particularly see why these interesting stories. They need to go in and go like Fallout, like something compact story. But no one's ever really gone. Oh, I'm a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed story. It's so in depth and everything. It just seems
So,
to be
like,
used for
you're
gameplay.
on my show, and you're about to try and offend me because you know the Resident Evil films are, and you know, like, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and you know,
That's different though. Like even though I'm a fan of Resident Evil, it's just good like zombie fun. But yeah.
Okay, you save yourself. You can come back one time. Ross, do you give a damn about this?
Yes, because unlike some people, I
God
think
damn it!
if you don't, if it's not too over convoluted, I think the story or the base story is good. I think if they go back to the whole Aspergo, is it Aspergo? Is that how you say it? Aspergo, and you do all the whole, it's almost like a virtual reality. You can go back and live people's memories. I think that's a good story as long as they don't bring in pieces of Eden and all like that into it. I think it could be good, and it's got a lot of potential to go to different places. You can have a series where they can visit different places and areas in time, using overrunning, the assassins versus the Templar, that kind of story throughout time. And I think if they get this movie right, and that's a big if they get it right,
Big if.
then, and you said there about Steve Jobs. Fassbender was really, really good in Steve Jobs, wasn't
No, he's amazing, but I don't think he's a big enough name that needs to carry a film like this.
No, but who would you have cast then? As a movie buff yourself, who would you have cast in that role that's going to draw?
Ross Miller.
Well, like what would have done is surrounded it. I mean, like Robert Downey Jr. is rumored to be in it, and I don't think he was, but he was heavily rumored to be in it.
Yeah.
I mean, need like a big name. Like even if it's a cameo part, they need something big to bring audiences in, because people are so wary of this. They need someone like it's just this film. If it fails, it's going to do so much damage. But
I'm wanting to be positive towards it. It's weird that I'm the positive one towards Assassin's Creed. I always say this, but I want this movie to be good, and I really want. I think Fassbender's a brilliant actor.
Yeah,
I think he's got the right look for a part like this as well. And I just think if they nail this first one, it could turn into a fantastic series.
But one of the bonus things is that they've been filming like on location in Malta, so it's not going to be this CGI thing. Like they've actually gone to good locations.
Yeah,
and so that's one of the good things about it, and it is like they like using actual places. So it's not going to feel like. Don't shoot me. It's not going to feel like Resident Evil.
Hey, I'll kill you, boy. You will die.
Resident Evil are good for what they are, but like real locations, everything. I'm on board with the film. I'm just very concerned about the after effects.
Don't worry, I'm editing out all these plugs. Don't you worry, people. Talk rubbish about my Resident Evil. That's it.
It's not rubbish.
We know it's rubbish, but I've got to enjoy them, alright?
Yeah, it's a popcorn movie.
Yeah, exactly. Xbox Live Gold subscriptions get a free week of EA access. All right, Callum, we've got to ask you an important question because you're on the My Xbox and Me podcast. Have you got EA access?
No.
Okay.
But I am tempted to get it on the PC.
Do you want to kill him?
No, it is coming out in PC now as well, so...
Ross, why are you letting him off? What's going on here? I don't understand. We're meant to be like, like Batman and Robin. Obviously, I'm Batman because I'm like mixed race and black, and you're Robin because you're Scottish and pasty and white.
I don't remember Batman being mixed race.
No. No, the suit's black. Come on.
Oh,
why you got to be racist for? Everyone attack him on Ross 1984. Get him on Twitter, yeah? He said something about black people. Like, don't have that, guys.
I never said about black people, just you. It's not a generalisation at all. No, like, I don't know.
No, EAX is free for the week.
Yeah, that's good.
If you've got an Xbox One, please try it out. I think it's definitely something we preach literally every single episode about EA Access. I think it's value for money. I do think it's amazing. I did even look at it on the PC because I'm trying to play PC games. But
does it carry over the subscriptions? Does it carry over if you've got an EA account or?
No way. I love it. As much as I don't like to shit on EA, that's way too easy and way too.
It would have been great.
No way, not gonna happen. I wish. But yeah, it's free. Go get it. Go download some good games. Like I said, I played Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, it's a game. It's definitely a video game. You should, if you want to be bored and shoot people, it's a good game.
There's a good mode in that, and I can't remember what it is, but you drive around cars, hotwire, and you just basically have to get into a car and stay in the car as long as you possibly can while other people are chasing you down. That is actually a good mode.
Do you have to drive? Has someone got to drive?
So yeah, so one person drive, other people can shoot. There's different. So now and again, you might get into a tanker, for example, and you got to hold on to that, and they're just trying to get you, and they're in other cars. It's a good mode. You know, actually, that's the one mode in that game that I had a lot of fun with.
So what are we saying? That's the next Let's Play, yeah? You're going to come do it with me?
I will do that game with you because it's free and well, not free. I just renewed my EA Access yesterday, actually. But you know something? It's like EA Access, it comes up, it's 20 quid for the year. Does it bother me one bit? Not
Nope.
at all. Not
totally
at all.
agree. Totally.
And I tell you what, this free week that they're given, there is no chance that they are just doing that free week without having something to launch, either immediately before it or just at the end before this free week expires.
I totally agree, and I think it's going to be at the end.
And I think it's either going to be Need for Speed. I know it's a bit soon.
That's way too soon.
But it's not selling, so why not?
Exactly, yeah.
Or it will be a big list of backwards compatible games. Yeah.
Hey, don't. You're getting me too happy now.
Dead Space.
I've never played Mass Effect, so it's got to be Mass Effect, isn't it?
If I was in that marketing team and I knew that something is going to happen on that, you know, something's going to happen, I would do the free week and give reason for people to just let that auto renew.
When Mass Effect comes out like later, is it later this year? It's coming out, yeah.
I don't think that's going to come out this year.
But like either way, like don't people get it a week early? It's going to get so many subscriptions to getting it a week early. And PlayStation have shot themselves so much in the foot by being very arsehole and going, no, if you don't want it, we got our own like thing. But yeah, so.
And now PC are getting it with Origin access as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, although it's a totally different list.
Yes.
But that's still a good deal. I looked at it in the PC as well, and I thought, well, that's quite a lot of games. You know that way, like tempted.
Fair enough. Let's talk about our favourite franchise of all time, Ross. Maybe you as well, Callum. Call of Duty.
See, I'm okay with Treyarch's Call of Duty. Just leave it with Treyarch and it'll be fine.
Oh, what a lot of nonsense.
Treyarch are the best. You've got the zombies.
Round one. Fight!
That single player. Oh.
I'd agree with single player. But I play through a single player co-op. It's one of those games that is so hilarious to play as co-op because it's so bad. I mean, like Treyarch's previous campaigns have been good, but because they made it co-op focused, it really is like cringeworthy. It's so generic.
Shooting people and they turn into birds.
Let me finish my story, you guys. God.
Okay.
The Call of Duty franchise passes 250 million units in lifetime sales. Activision's Call of Duty has passed 250 million units sold over the lifetime of the franchise. The latest entry in the series was Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and was not only top of the selling games of December and November, but it was also top of the NBT sales charts for the entire 2016 calendar. That doesn't make sense, but don't worry about it. Does that surprise you? The games are still selling so damn well. Even I bought this one.
They're not selling that
well.
well.
So.
The thing is, like, they're selling well on top of these charts, but Call of Duty is always going to be like number one and number two. The thing is, like, they're not publishing the actual numbers of how many copies they've sold, like, of that specific thing, which means that they're hiding something, because if not, you know, Activision would go out bragging so much, going, we sold X copies.
I feel like this has been the year for that, though, especially being on the Xbox side of things. Xbox do this shit all the time. I love them to bits, and they've got my money, but Xbox are so like, and we've got a story coming up, so Joe, let me power. Next one. Let me just get through this now because Russ is probably going to die on us again. The Division is getting an Xbox One release bundle. The next Xbox One bundle will include the Division for $400. I don't know what that exchange rate is because we get fucked over. It will include all accessories you would expect, a single controller, 14 days of Xbox Live, and a 1 terabyte storage. If you haven't got an Xbox One yet and you listen to this, Is this a good jumping in point, guys? What do you think?
If you haven't got one by now, yeah. It's a multi-platform release, so people I don't think are going to buy Xbox One to play with Division.
True.
But yeah, it's decent enough bundle. I don't know why they're forcing the 1 terabyte down people's necks. It's not expensive for an external hard disk.
But I think this goes back to the stupid people, because again, I've had stupid people ask me, how do you do this? It's not hard, you plug in a hard drive.
Yeah.
But people are stupid, so at least if they're like, oh, a terabyte, that's perfect, that's enough space, I ain't gonna have to worry about all this. Again, I don't mean to be rude to the stupid people, because half of them are my friends, but they're stupid.
The thing is, like these bundles, I mean, like, I understand the Fallout 4 one, I understand the Call of Duty one, but the Division, whose jumping off point is going, oh, so I must have a Division now? It just seems like a weird console to do. I mean, they seem to be doing it just to make the game seem bigger than it is, but apart from, it's nice it's there. It doesn't really affect me in any way, but...
I'm excited for the Division. I'm looking forward to it, but...
Contain that excitement for a second, because we've got one more story about it.
Right,
We'll talk about it after. The Division will have free, and I repeat, free post-launch content. Speaking at an event in Los Angeles, creative director, Massive Mangus, I can't pronounce that, Jensen, I think I got that right, I apologize otherwise. Again, you guys know. You know the system. The quote is, an online game isn't done on release. Well done. You're doing well. We've been working on the game for quite a while, and we are very happy to release it. But our work is not done then. We're going to kick the post-launch off with a couple of free updates, new content, new features, and down the line we will have normal DLC as well. I think this is brilliant. I love free stuff, and especially now we've got into a position where people don't like DLC and they love free DLC with Witcher, etc., etc. Even when you give people nothing, they love it. So this, I think, just kicks off the game in the right way. And let's talk about how excited we are for the game, because I'm really excited.
I'm looking forward to it. I've played it, I had fun with it, and I'm looking forward to its release because it seems like my type of game.
Callum?
Yeah, so like I'm looking forward to it. I mean, like my expectations have kind of gone down and up and down and up. It's been a roller coaster, like with all the footage you keep showing out. With the post game launch, we need to go into specifics because post game launch could be a free T-shirt. Like,
don't tell me that. Do you know what? You're like, see you, yeah. I love you. I really do love you, because you say some things that I'm like, yeah, this kid, you know, he's really got it. Then he says some stuff that really upsets me, like Resident Evil shit and like T-shirts.
I never said Resident Evil was bad. I
heard that. I back you up, Corey. I heard that.
Here's Russ, love you. But yeah, it better not be post T-shirts and crap like that. I want proper content here.
I think Grand Theft Auto Online, although I wasn't the like boat packs and everything, sets the bar for like free content. But but like with GTA, there wasn't like paid DLC, so I don't really know how that's going to work with the paid DLC and the free DLC. But if they complement each other, they might be great. Kind of like Rainbow Six seems to be complementing each other when it releases next month. But
fair enough. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. I only played the game at EGX. Which I did a Fixer Reacts to, so go check that out if you want to see my reactions to the game. I haven't played any more of it because I'm happy with what I've played and I'm ready to buy it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy with free stuff, and that's all that matters. Ross, I've got to ask you an important question.
Yes.
How much do you miss playing background music while playing games?
I never done it in the first place, so not at all.
There you go, just like me. But be excited because background music is coming to the Xbox One, but no time soon.
Oh.
okay,
I built you up to bring you down.
I'm sorry to be that person. You can do that on PS4 now on Spotify. Like I play Call of Duty Zombies and I put Royal Blood on in the background. Listen to it, it's great. Why can't Spotify have an Xbox One?
Yo, Ross.
I've really got this idea of hell.
I've really just come on the podcast and shut Xbox.
Why? Okay, guys, I get you wanted a guest, but did you really want this guy as a guest? Next time, don't worry, I'm gonna go and find Phil Spencer for you guys, because all this PS4 talk. But
I just want I understand your point, like, but the thing is, like, when I put Rocket League on, you put your own music on the background like that, or Zombies, like if you're getting the high rounds, like Sick New album on, like earlier, I listened to Tenacious D's new live album, like while playing Rocket League, and like that's great. But
yeah, again, my thing is, for anyone that owns a 360, they know this. You can do this on 360, so why can't you do it on the One? Like, I don't understand these stupid little problems that the Xbox One had, where it should have been, here's the 360, here's all the features you had, and now more features. But instead we're getting, here's your Xbox One, sorry, there's no features that you want. Oh, now there's the features couple you want, and then now you get something that we may get to. Which the quote says, and I will quickly say it, actually it's not a quote, so I'm talking a load of rubbish. It pretty much says it's coming, but they've got more priorities than just that. So, really, why say anything at all? It's coming. Cool. Done. But who cares?
Both these consoles, they just seem so rushed. Like, I kind of wish like they took that extra year and then focus on putting that, because like, imagine the Xbox launching with the post compatibility when it launched. It would have given it such a more equal edge going at each other with. It just seems like, but both of them are rushing up the gate too fast. Like if you have that extra year, you could have had all these features nailed down. I mean, like both consoles have been the same. Like it's not the same console that launched 2 years ago. It was so bare bones back then. But like that extra year would have given it so much more time. But I would have been happy to have waited for that long. Yeah. It just seems that they were nervous of each other jumping the gun. But
look, next story is about PS4, so I'm sure you'll be happy. PS4 sells most consoles in 2015. Why did I add this story? But all three consoles had a strong holiday season. Look, before Callum goes off and starts gloating, me and Ross have already said plenty of times on this podcast, we're quite happy being second place, aren't we, Mr. Miller?
Yeah, because we're getting like background music at one point in the future and things like that. Yeah, no, I don't think we would have got things like backwards compatibility or the things which people have been fighting for, or all these little nice perks if we were in first place.
Exactly, and the combined sales of the PS4 and the Xbox One are up in the first 26 months by 47%, higher than the PS3 and the Xbox 360 at the same time period. So, gaming's healthy, and that's what's most important at the end of the day. Me and Ross, we fuck about and we joke, and we're joking with you, obviously, Callum, about PS4. We have a PS4. We both have them. We just choose not to play our multi-platforms there, even though they do run better. That's the truth. They do run better, but I love my achievements and I love my friends. So that's what keeps me there, even though they're stupid. I
mean, exactly the same as Ross. I mean, like being in second place, you're fighting way harder for it. I mean, if PS4 was in second place, like we've had so much more stuff. I mean, like there was no big like AAA exclusive PlayStation this year. If they were in second place, I can guarantee that would have been different by a long shot. They would have put so much more money and so much more studios into getting these games out quicker. So I mean, like healthy competition like this, where they're both kind of close, and both of them are doing exceptionally well of what they were predicted to do. So it's not really like they're both struggling for money and sitting in a corner going, we're dead, like the Vita is. It's just like, yes, competition's healthy.
I have a Vita, don't you dare speak bad about that.
I love the Vita, it's an indie machine, but yeah.
Sure, get out of here. Anyway, talking point, and this is the way, I've still got loads of news, that's awkward. Right, fine, let's do this. Let's run through this one real quick. Tim Schafer, interested in bringing Brutal Legends to the Xbox One. Backwards compatibility. Something you want, Ross? Yes, no?
I'm gone again, I think.
No, you're good.
Oh, am I good? God help your editing at the end of this show, because I can see
about that.
No, I'm not interested.
Right, cool. Callum, did you ever play Brutal Legend?
I played a bit, but what a weird game to come back up and go, oh, do you know what? I better go play Brutal Legend on my Xbox One. No one's asking for that. It was not.
We lost Callum. Wait, are you back?
Yeah.
Oh God, we're going to shit at the end, guys. Oh no.
Can you repeat that again? You got editor.
Nah, you're good. It'll probably come through the audio. All right, whatever. Cool. Let's talk about fix of the week, and we've got to get out of it because everyone's dying. Another World, Blue Estate. Ross, you were fucking right, you little bastard.
Oh, I know. I was so
happy
about that.
On Facebook?
Yeah, so last week I said, oh, they're going to do a Forza week this week and discount it all. And what did they do?
They did a Forza week this week and discount it all. And the last one on this list is Jack Party Box Bundle, which is my pick of fix of the week because that's an amazing game.
It's brilliant.
So yeah. And it's so open for everyone to use. It's the perfect party game.
Yeah, that's the fix of the week. That's the game I'd say to go get while it's on sale. Only patrons are really going to get that because the sales come out again Tuesday.
Tomorrow. Tuesday, yeah. So what my prediction for this week?
Yeah, I think we should, because I think this could be a weekly thing now. What are you going with?
Oh, because by the time it comes out from the 3 people on Friday, they can tell how wrong I've been.
Yep.
So let's think. Try to think what's coming out soon.
You're going to get Evil Within on sale.
That was just on sale.
Look, that's my prediction, and don't be telling me about my prediction, all right?
Right, okay.
All
Okay.
right? Good.
I've got a guess after Ross.
Good.
Right, no, I want to hear your guess.
Ross to take forever,
Okay.
so yeah, you might as well.
The new Need for Speed that came out, because it's been on sale massively on the PSN over Christmas and stuff. So I reckon that'll be this week, because normally they take turns.
Mhm.
One sale on this, and then the sale carries over after that. So Need for Speed is struggling because it was average. So I reckon I can give it a boost in January.
Cool. Ross, hit me. Come on. I know you've got something.
I think this week,
You're already 1-0, so I can't really say much.
I don't know why, but I think Rainbow Six Siege is going to be on sale.
Oh, okay.
It's on sale at Game at the moment for £35.
Well, that's why I think it might be on sale, because I've seen a few places online, Amazon, Game, a few places doing deals online, and I think that could be an indication that it might go down in price digitally.
It's so much fun, that game.
It's a brilliant game.
Apart from it should have been free to play. It would have been the best free to play game and would have cleared up
Yes.
so much.
You buy your operators, yeah, that would
Yeah, you buy your operators or you earn the credits. Like, because it's like that now, kind of, with everything you earn and with the skins. Would have been the best free to play game ever. They should have just gone all in.
Same with Evolve, if they'd done that free to play as well.
Yeah.
What a bunch of nerds. All right. Games with Gold. Zero's Heroes, I think that is. I don't know how to say it. ZHEROS.
Yep.
Z Heroes, I don't know. And Killer Instinct are free, so go download them. Let's plug. Callum, hit me with what you got, mate.
And angrymicrowave.com if you like kind of funny UK friends, best friends, I think.
Yep.
And follow me on Twitter @Moorin, and you can find everything else.
Cool.
That's it, I think.
I think Ross has died. Yeah,
No,
he's
I
died.
just had to unplug my mic.
What the hell, Ross? You're trying to kill me on this one.
I know.
Hit me with your plugs.
Right, so this
Here we
week
go.
we're launching Out of Reality.
Nice. What is that? Quickly talk about it.
It is a monthly VR show who's going to have some absolutely amazing guests on it. So this week it is George from Endreams, who are making software for
Yep.
VR, of course. We've got Gav Murphy from IGN and Simon Miller from videogamer.com, known as the Miller Report anyway. But yeah, that's recording tomorrow, so probably get it up tomorrow night as well. If my
Cool.
mic doesn't break.
If your mic doesn't break, good point. Like I always say, please head over to patreon.com/MCFixer. Look, there's a $2 subscription. If you can do that one, you get an episode of Fix and Friends, which is a brand new podcast that we're starting, which is exclusive to patrons. I really do need you guys' support. If you can do it, I would really appreciate it. If not, I totally understand. Don't you worry. But you head over to mcfixer.co.uk for everything me, because that's my name. What else do I have to say? @MCFixer on Twitter. Everyone, my gamer tag is XOB_Fixer. Hit me up. I've had some friends add me. Actually, Lenny beat me at FIFA the other day, Ross. Yeah.
Lenny, UV me.
UV Mr. Miller, definitely.
I'm up for this.
Yeah, I got beat 1-0, I think it was. Don't remember. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for listening. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you, leave you, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ross always gets me on the last one.